If you've tried everything to get rid of seborrheic dermatitis and nothing has worked, keep watching. You're going to want to hear this. SD is still being researched, but it is well documented that SD is the result of our immune systems reacting to an overgrowth of Malassezia yeast, which is a fungus that triggers inflammation and changes in the skin. This is what causes the scales and the dandruff overgrowth, the itching and the burning. These tips helped me win the fight against seborrheic dermatitis, so hopefully they can help you too. Tip number 1, keep your scalp dry and wash your hair and scalp at least weekly, minimum. Tip number 2, do not use any products on or near your scalp containing oils, including growth oils. Malassezia yeast has a feast on sebum. Yep, it feeds on the very oil our skin naturally produces. This is problematic because how can we tell our scalp to stop producing oil? We can't, but it would be wise not to add to the problem by using oils, even growth oils, at least until it's under control. Tip number 3, use sulfate-free shampoo. Why? Because sulfates do a great job at cleaning, but also they are very drying to the skin. This is great in the beginning, but then our scalp is left with having to balance oil levels, and it thinks it needs to produce oil, which is a problem because, again, Malassezia feeds on oil, which worsens the issue. This leads me to my next tip. Tip number 4, use oil-free products. Good luck with that. But if you have SD and need a hair growth solution, look for oil-free products. For example, I offer an oil-free clove growth spray. No oils, just aloe, infused, and cloves, spearmint, and green tea. You know, basically the good stuff. Tip number 5, do not use alcohols because, again, they are very drying. Look at those holding sprays or styling products. Ladies, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but your gels, those may be the culprits that is responsible for worsening your condition. SD causes inflammation. To fight back, eliminate or reduce eating processed foods since they also cause inflammation, and eat a colorful anti-inflammatory diet. Exercise also helps fight inflammation. Tip number 7, drink 8 glasses of water daily. Dehydration leads to itchy skin and dry skin, which can also worsen the issue because that also means your scalp is lacking water. Tip number 8, get an exam to check your vitamin levels. Zinc, vitamin B and D deficiencies have been related to seborrheic dermatitis. Tip number 9, stress is a huge trigger for seborrheic dermatitis. Find ways to manage stress such as exercise or using homeopathic products that are said to improve stress levels. Like, for example, ashwagandha. Goli makes a great ashwagandha. B vitamins. Solaray has a great layout of B vitamins to help you manage stress. And some probiotics. Dr. O'Hara makes a great probiotic. Number 10, learn your scalp's patterns. Whenever I feel a tiny tingle on my scalp, I know at that point it's time for me to wash my hair because I'm about to have a flare-up. Or I apply the balm, the sunshine balm that I made to get rid of the symptoms for my SD. Of course, once you develop a reaction to SD, it is said that you will always have that reaction to the fungus, the Malassezia. But what you can do is manage the symptoms, which the sunshine balm that I created helps to manage those symptoms so that you don't get the scaly rash, you don't get the dandruff overgrowth, and I reapply that about every other day. So your body may send you signals. For mine, it's a tingle on my scalp. So listen for them and react timely to keep SD symptoms at bay.